So my major was engineering and my minor was philosophy. So you can imagine that I'm a really logical guy. So every time I try to win an argument or I try to persuade someone, I will use a lot of information. I will use a lot of logic in my persuasion, like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, things like that, right? So for a long time, I was so frustrated because even though I can win the argument, people never change based on the argument. They will never change even though I give them the perfect logic. So I was so frustrated, especially for my family, because I was trying to push my mom to the local gym because I think she needs more workout, she needs more exercise, she needs more balanced lifestyle. So I was like, I do whatever I can do to push her to the gym. I give her information about gym. I give her like benefit, the report from magazine, the report from newsletter to see, hey, why you should work out more. But she never listened. She never take any actions. So I was so frustrated. I say, how can I do to push her into gyms, to get her a membership, things like that. So one day I realized, because I have been doing copywriting for a long time and I was using storytelling in all of my copy, but I never used that technique to my family. So one day I think about, how about I just starting to do storytelling to my mom and see if that works, right? So I starting to tell story to my mom. I say, hey, do you know that guy? He was overweight. He got diabetes. Right now, he is fit right now because he is going to gym every day. So I try to tell her different stories from different angle, from different perspectives, things like that. So one day she asked me like, hey Nick, how do I do to get the membership of our local gym? And that's the time I realized it works, right? So what I learned from this story is that if you really want to change someone, if you really want them to remember your content, tell stories, not just information. Because in our traditional education, we are so used to just give them a lot of information and we want them to remember everything, right? But people remember stories. So why you can go to movie and you remember all the tiny details of the movie, but you can barely remember a phone number, right? Because it has a story, right? So if you really want to make sure your audience, your students, or your like a prospect remember your content, tell them the stories in everything you think is important to them. So that's it for today. Tell your stories. I hope you enjoyed that. I will see you soon in the next video.